If you are watching this from California, New York, Florida, Connecticut, or Maryland, you have probably spent hours on Zillow looking at Sienna and Rosharon, and it makes total sense. You see a 3,500 square foot home listed for a fraction of what a cramped condo costs back home, and you think this is a no-brainer. But here is the truth that out-of-state buyers rarely get until they actually land at IAH or Hobby Airport. Is Houston getting too crowded? And is the commute from these southern suburbs going to completely break you? I'm Travis Harris with HomeSmart, and I specialize with helping families relocate to the greater Houston area. And today we are doing a brutal, unfiltered 2026 reality check. We are pitting Sienna's established, mature infrastructure against Rosharon's rapid, explosive expansion. We aren't just looking at traffic times, we are digging into the hidden taxes, the school dynamics, and the lifestyle shocks that nobody else talks about on YouTube. So let's get into it. To understand the commute, you have to understand the geography. Both of these areas sit directly south of Houston. This is historically the fastest growing corridor in our region. On the left, we have Sienna. It is located in Missouri City and Fort Bend County. It is a massive 10,000 acre mega development that started all the way back in the late 90s. It is mature, heavily wooded, and almost entirely self-contained. Just to the southeast of that, spanning across the Brazoria County line, is Rosharon. 10 years ago, Rosharon was mostly wide open farmland and cattle ranches, but today it is an absolute hotbed for new home construction. Popular neighborhoods in the area like Meridiana, Sterling Lake, Sierra Vista, and Southern Colony seems like they are blowing up overnight. The biggest structural difference between the two, Sienna feeds directly into the Fort Bend Parkway toll road, while Rosharon relies almost entirely on State Highway 288. Let's talk about what happens when you put these two highways to the test. Let's break down the actual numbers for peak hour transit into the Texas Medical Center in downtown. If you are moving from New York or DC, you might think that a 45-minute commute sounds normal. But Houston traffic is a completely different beast. If you live in Sienna, your primary lifeline is the Fort Bend toll road. During peak rush hour from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., getting to the medical center takes a highly predictable 35 to 45 minutes. If you are going all the way downtown, budget 45 to 55 minutes. Because it's a dedicated toll road, commuter volume is gated by price. You are paying a literal tax time, roughly $120 to $150 a month in toll fees to guarantee that you aren't getting stopped at a dead stop. Now let's look at Rosharon. Commuting up Highway 288 from communities like Sierra Vista or Meridiana means your peak transit time to the Texas Medical Center easily jumps to 50 to over 75 minutes. If you're heading all the way downtown, budget up to 90 minutes on a bad day. Why is this? Because Highway 288 isn't just handling Rosharon traffic. It is absorbing every single commuter from Pearland, Manvel, Lake Jackson, and the massive new commercial hubs along the way. Even with the new 288 express lane, the merged bottlenecks at Beltway 8 and the 610 loop creates massive backups. One major accident on 288 can stall your entire morning. But here is what your out-of-state relocation agent might miss. The commute starts before you even hit the highway. Sienna's internal infrastructure is fully built out. The neighborhood roads, traffic lights, and turn lanes were all designed decades ago to handle a maximum capacity that they are now just hitting. Sienna is an incredible community. However, I always want to set realistic expectations for relocation buyers because of how large the neighborhood has become and how far back the new development continues to push. Some residents are adding an extra 10 to 15 minutes to their commute before they even make it out of the neighborhood and onto the freeway. On the other hand is Rosharon, who is also suffering from classic growing pains. The residential home building has completely outpaced the local county infrastructure. To get out of many Rosharon communities, you have to navigate two-lane state roads like FM 521 and Highway 6. These roads are shared with heavy construction vehicles, concrete mixers, and school buses. Like Sienna, you can easily spend 15 minutes just to try to get out of your immediate neighborhood and onto the actual highway. If you are coming from Connecticut or Maryland, where infrastructure is long established, this raw, rapid growth bottlenecking can be incredibly frustrating. Just know that if you're commuting to downtown or the Texas Medical Center every day, both Sienna and Rosharon can test your patience during morning and evening rush hour traffic. Now let's talk about the money, because this is where my buyers from California or Florida get caught off guard. You probably know Texas has no state income tax, but our property taxes make up for it. In Texas, when a developer builds on a brand new community on raw land like they are doing across Rosharon, they create what's called a MUD, a municipal utility district, or a PID, a public improvement district. This is a special tax added to your property tax bill to pay for the water lines, sewage, and roads. Because Rosharon is filled with brand new developments, the MUD taxes are at their absolute peak. It is not uncommon to see total property tax rates in Rosharon ranging from 3.4% to 3.8%. On a $400,000 home, this is up to $15,000 a year in property taxes alone. Sienna, on the other hand, is older. Many of its section has MUD bonds that are already paid down or are completely matured. While Sienna still has premier master plan HOA fees, its overall tax rates in established sections can sit significantly lower, often between 2.8% and 3.2%. When you are budgeting your monthly mortgage, that fractional difference can equal hundreds of dollars a month. Let's talk about daily life now. If you are moving from the dense East Coast suburb, you are used to having a grocery store, a coffee shop, and a decent restaurant within a 5-minute drive. In Sienna, you have that luxury. The community has its own massive HEB, shopping centers, fitness hubs, and dining options built directly into the neighborhood layout. You rarely have to leave the bubble for daily errands. One thing relocation buyers love about Sienna is that you're not isolated. Highway 6 offers a tremendous amount of nearby additional restaurants, bars, shopping, and everyday amenities. Rosharon is a lifestyle trade-off. It offers peace, quiet, and significantly larger lot sizes in certain areas. If you want a massive backyard, room between you and your neighbor, or a place to park a boat, Rosharon gives you that freedom. But convenience takes a hit. Depending on exactly where you buy in Rosharon, your closest major grocery store or premium shopping center could be a 15 to 20 minute drive up to Pearland and Manvel. You have to ask yourself, are you okay driving 20 minutes for a gallon of milk in exchange for a bigger piece of Texas land? If you have kids, the school district is likely your #1 priority. Sienna is zoned to Fort Bend ISD. This is an established, highly decorated district with an incredible track record for academics and competitive sports. The schools are deeply embedded within the community. This means your kids can often bike or walk to school on dedicated trail systems. Rosharon is primarily zoned to Alvin ISD. Don't let the name fool you. Alvin ISD is one of the most progressive, rapidly expanded districts in the state. Because of the population boom, they are building stunning, state-of-the-art campuses that look like college universities. They come complete with incredible technology and athletic facilities. The challenge here is growth management. Because neighborhoods are popping up so fast, rezoning happens frequently, and some schools are facing temporary overcrowding, while new campuses are being built. So, what is the final verdict for 2026? Is Houston getting too crowded to move south? Well, if you're sitting on Highway 288 or the Fort Bend Tollway during morning or evening rush hour, it certainly can feel that way. But the reality is, no. These areas still have tremendous room for growth and continue to attract buyers from all over the country. But you have to pick the lifestyle and commute profile that matches your sanity level. If you want a predictable, shorter toll commute, top-tier established schools, first-class amenities, and the ultimate daily convenience, Sienna is going to be your clear winner here. But if you want to maximize your budget, get a brand new luxury build with a massive yard, and you have a remote or hybrid work schedule where you don't have to battle Highway 288 every morning at 7 a.m., Rosharon offers an unmatched value proposition. If you're trying to coordinate this move from out of state, please do not guess on your location or rely purely on mapping apps that don't account for rush hour volatility. reach out to me directly. My phone number and email are on the screen right now. Let's look at your budget, your work address, and your family's needs to find the perfect Houston suburb for you. And don't forget to like this video, drop a comment on which area that you prefer, and hit that subscribe button for more honest Houston relocation guides. And if you're still researching what are the best areas on the south side of Houston, be sure to check out this video right here, where I break down the best south and southwestern Houston suburbs. And until next time, we hope to show you around town.